I present This is for the Birds, a digital short story and another conscious content creation from Conscious Media Consulting LLC for your conscious media consumption. Cheers.
Look at them down there, casually strolling about as if they were the center of the universe, totally oblivious and in my way. Go away! Off with you now! Can't you see that I have pressing business to take care of? Sure, I could blow their minds and go for it anyway, and stop worrying about what people will think of me when I do. But if they see me being me and doing my thing, they may make it unsafe for me. And they'll surely look down on me. They'll call me uncivilized, say that I'm not normal. They may even shout profanities at me and say that I disgust them. Humans can be so judgmental. They have no idea what my life is like, and they can make life so hard for me sometimes. They've made it a jungle out here, a concrete one at that, where every day is a fight for survival. Yeah. They're a fickle bunch, all right. Sometimes they're all concerned about the planet and all creatures great and small. And sometimes they don't give a care at all, like with my kind. I guess you have to meet certain criteria and fit within the trifecta of being cute, cuddly, and on the verge of extinction. And we all are, on the verge of extinction, that is. We're just not all cared about in that way. If you don't meet the criteria, they'll see you as ordinary, or say that you're an odd bird. Ordinary and odd? How does that work anyway? Well, either way, you won't be worthy of consideration. Some of us don't need the fanfare. We're just strong, regal survivors, trying to take care of business. We can't afford to rest on our cuteness or wait to be catered to. Well, I, for one, don't have time to wait for someone to take pity on me, or for them to form a charity in my name that will feed me, house me, and secure my safety. Oh yeah, and make themselves feel better about the damage they've done. And I don't need them to, thank you very much. I can feed myself, if they would just let me get back to it. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. I should just go for it. Especially considering it's gray, and nobody cares about the gray ones. They're seen as a nuisance. People curse them, especially when they hang around cars. I've even seen people try to kick them. I wonder why humans see some birds as symbols of love and peace and good fortune, and others not so much. Those kinds even get invited to perform at weddings and special events. They're the same species, after all, just a different color, for goodness sakes. Humans are interesting. They only see my kind as scary, threatening, waiting to do them harm, like poke their eyes out. And they for sure don't see me as a symbol of good fortune. Oh, and don't get more than two of us together, then things will really turn dark and ominous. Man, oh man. That Hitchcock fellow really did a number on my kind. To them, we're just common birds on a wire. We have no value other than as a prop in a movie, or to be made into a negative Hollywood-inspired stereotype that we'll forever have to live down. It's a constant struggle for us to be recognized for who we really are, and the contributions we make to society. Why? Why must I struggle every day just to get humanity to open their eyes and free their minds to see me as just a hard-working, high-flying crow, just like any other bird, and just trying to do what I was put on this earth to do, survive and thrive. Why can't I have a free lunch that someone else has prepared for me once in a while? Everyone else gets to. If I were an eagle or a hawk, I'd have sculptures erected in my honor. And right about now, they'd be whipping out their cameras trying to capture my elusive majesty. How come eagles and hawks can swoop down and have a live cat or a deer for lunch, and it's just what they do, without causing any damage to their majestic reputation? Why can't I take full advantage of an opportunity and not be seen as opportunistic, as my kind being opportunistic? And what's wrong with taking advantage of an opportunity anyway? Isn't that what opportunity means? After all, I found it this way. Why should I let it go to waste? Go ahead, shame me if you will. Continue to scandalize my kind if it makes you feel better. Whatever, people. Wait just a second. Who's that? Does she have a camera pointed at me? Why, yes, she does. It seems someone does think I'm pretty fly. Well, I guess I should do what I gotta do then. My public awaits.
This is for the Birds is the story of the plight of some birds as shared through the lens of a crow. There are other types of birds that make an appearance in supporting roles as well. In the story, the crow has spotted an opportunity on the road below. The specific opportunity is a pigeon. The crow wants to make a meal of the pigeon because crows are carnivorous, and that is one of the ways that they sustain themselves. Many types of birds are also carnivorous. That is the way some birds were made. However, the crow is devalued in ways that some birds who do the same things are not. The crow is symbolic of marginalization that occurs among peoples, whether they are marginalized because of their color, ethnicity, the way their hair grows, physical features, gender, religion, disability, sexual orientation or sexual preference, etc. When we think of the crow's adversity in regard to adversity some humans experience, we see these same types of devaluing by some people towards some people. Those experiences may lead individuals from a group or a collective group to feel or believe they are unwelcome to actively participate in society at large. Feelings or beliefs of not being accepted for how one is born may also make one believe that he, she, or they need to conform to societal dictates to be more accepted and to keep themselves safe. Thoughts to consider. If we are not conscious consumers, sometimes societal influences such as media and content offerings can condition us to think of certain people as having less value than certain people. Our identities are in part derived from shared ethnicity, ancestry, heritage, shared authentic experiences, gender, and culture. We all want to live with appreciation for who we are, where, and who we come from, without people infringing on our right to claim and own our unique identities and shared origins. Lastly, the video speaks to hypocrisy by asking why some birds are judged as better than other birds just because of their color, and even though they are the same species. Exploring this might help parents, educators, neighbors, families, and friends start a conversation about racial biases and why some people experience marginalization.